Today in this video, I've decided to make a compilation video of me just transporting different things. You guys know already, I do a lot of transportation deliveries and things such as that nature. So basically in this video, I've decided to make a 20-minute compilation video of me just transporting vehicles, trucks, anything you guys can go ahead and think of. It's going to be a 20-minute video. So yeah, this is going to be the video for today. But yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Today in this video, I'm going to be going ahead and transporting skid steers using my trailer right behind me. So as you guys can see, me and my buddy got our trucks right here, and connected to our trucks are our trailers. This is what we're going to be going ahead and using to put all of the skid steers. And then once we actually get all of them on our trailer, we're going to be going ahead and transporting it to the construction site. So let's go ahead and get started. This is going to be a very big delivery. We're both going to go ahead and transport 3. So in total, there will be 6 skid steers. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go ahead and head to the first location right now, which is across the city. We're gonna go ahead and go to this location and pick up this skid steer from a barn or something. So this private seller is selling his skid steer, and we're gonna go ahead and pick it up. So the construction site gave us the exact location of where we should go to. Okay, I kind of like slid right there. We should probably be careful because once we actually have the machinery, once we actually have the skid steers, we need to be extra cautious because they're not no cheap vehicles. Like, it's actually very expensive. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and park up right here maybe. So just like this, because it's gonna be way easier. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and open up my trailer just like that, as you guys can see. Now we're gonna go ahead and go in this barn or this little garage type of thing, and as you guys can see, there are 2 skid steers. So we have gotten the first one. We're gonna go ahead and load this up on our trailer. So just like this, you might have to get a little bit of speed because it's kind of difficult if you're starting at a position where you have no speed. So just like that, as you guys can see, it was actually very easy to load the skid steer up because I had some sort of speed. But as you guys can see right here, my buddy is kind of struggling because he's not going that fast. But I'm gonna go ahead and close up this little barn type of garage. We're gonna go ahead and close that up. Now we're gonna be heading to the next location. So yeah, just like that, we have picked up the first skid steer from the first location. Now the second one, it's actually pretty far away from here, so it's gonna take quite a bit to actually get there. But once we actually get there, we're gonna go ahead and pick up another one, and this is gonna be our most challenging one because it's actually on a hill type of thing. So I don't know how we're gonna go ahead and do it, but we're gonna go ahead and pick it up from there and see if we could actually like successfully do it, because there's actually no possible way to do this safely because of where this is. Once I actually get there, you guys will see what I'm talking about. But this skid steer is actually like at a hill, like on the top of it, so it's going to be very challenging. But nevertheless, we're gonna go ahead and pick it up. Hopefully we're successful. So as you guys can see, we have to go ahead and slow down because we're going super fast. No, oh my goodness, bro, that could have actually ended super bad. So yeah, not gonna lie, we need to be careful. All right, so now it looks like I'm stuck or something, so I don't know exactly what to do right here. It looks like I'm stuck, but can I get out? Okay, so yeah, I was able to get out, but now we're gonna be heading to the next location. So it was kind of a little struggle thing that we ran into during the next location while we go there. So it's gonna be on this corner in about here, not in this corner, actually like down that way. So this one right turn up ahead, once we take that, we will be at the location. So once we actually go here, I need to go ahead and slow down because we need to go ahead and turn right here. Okay, bro, that was a lot smoother than before, but we were going extremely fast. So if that was anything more than whatever speed we were going, we would have honestly crashed. So good thing we weren't going that fast. But we're gonna go ahead and pick up the next one from this location right over here. As you guys can see, this right here is a guy who listed his skid steer on Facebook Marketplace, and the construction company was able to find it, and they made some price offers and stuff like that. And now we're gonna go ahead and pick it up. So it's actually at the top of this like little mountain. I do not know why they put it up there, but we're gonna go ahead and pick it up right now. But before we actually do that, I need to go ahead and make some quick adjustments to my trailer because I don't really like the position where it's at, because it looks like we won't be able to actually put it on our trailer, the skid steer. So just like that, that's a better position. Before, the tires were on this like little rock part, so that was not good. But as you guys can see, I've opened it up and we could actually go ahead and put the next skid steer. But we're gonna go ahead and go all the way up to the top of this mountain. I do not know why he put his skid steer up here. Like, maybe he didn't have space, but I don't know if that's true because in his driveway there's a lot of space, and it looks like the brakes aren't really working. I have to like hold down like the handbrake because that's the only way to actually get this down safely. Oh my goodness, that was actually really bad. We almost just flipped it, but as you guys can see, we have actually made it down safely. Now what I'm gonna be going ahead and doing is putting it on my trailer. So if you can do that, I don't know if you can. Okay, come on. This is honest. Oh my goodness, are you serious, bro? My buddy actually just hit me with his trailer. Oh my goodness, bro. I think we might have scratched something, but hopefully the damage isn't too bad. But we're just gonna go ahead and adjust it quickly. So as you guys can see, just like that. All right, so we have both of the skid steers packed in and strapped up. Now it's safe to actually drive. I mean, with this rain, it might be a little bit difficult, but we're gonna see what we could go ahead and do. So let's go ahead and get out of this driveway. But it looks like my buddy actually got stuck in the ditch, so I don't know how he's gonna get out, but it looks like I can just go ahead and get out just like this. So if I could just go ahead and do this safely, that would be great. Okay, come on. All right, don't go ahead and go down there because that's very dangerous. But as you guys can see, I've just pulled out of the little driveway and I'm off to the next location. But I think I will need to go ahead and quickly help my buddy unstuck his truck from the little ditch. So let's see. All right, guys, so as you guys can see, my buddy is unstuck right now. It kind of looks cool, both of the trucks right beside each other. But now we're gonna be going ahead and heading to the next location, which is actually pretty close to this location right here. This is actually another person, another private seller. We're gonna go ahead and go to his warehouse or something, it looks like, because at his house there's like a warehouse. So we're gonna see what we could go ahead and do right now. So I'm just gonna go ahead and maybe pull in just like this. Okay, I was trying to give my buddy some space because he was like at the end. So just like this, we're gonna go ahead and pull up. Okay, oh my goodness, bro, this was bad. That's why we need to like know what we're doing, because that could have actually ended very badly. Like he was coming and then I was turning back, so we could have easily crashed and like collided. But as you guys can see, I've just opened up my trailer because the next location is actually in this barn. The next skid steer is in here. As you guys can see, it's right here. We're gonna go ahead and pick it up just like this, and now we're gonna go ahead and take it to the, I think, the construction site. Yeah, but let's go ahead and see if this could even load up, because at this point we have 3 skid steers. Will it all fit on one trailer? I do not know. We're gonna see right now. So if I could just go ahead and load this up, that would be great. Okay, come on, let's see. This is a lot bigger of a skid steer than my buddies because these are the new premium ones or something. These are more expensive, so it's a lot bigger. But let's see if we can fit this. Okay, come on, there we go. All right, so it looks like we have actually fit all 3 of the skid steers on one go on one trailer, which is amazing. Now we're gonna go ahead and close this up just like this. Okay, this is honestly a very beautiful looking barn or like storage unit, whatever you want to call it. But now it's the easiest part. We're gonna go ahead and take all of the skid steers to actually the construction site. So we're just gonna go ahead and go to the construction site. Hopefully we don't damage anything. We have a lot of weight on our trailer, so we need to be extra cautious. We have 3 right here, 3 skid steers right here, and then 3 that my buddy has, so we need to be very careful. But we're gonna go ahead and go to the construction site, which is actually not too far away from here. So not that road right there, but we're just gonna go ahead and turn right here. Okay, bro, are you serious? You have just crashed. This is actually very bad. I've actually just went into a tree. Oh my goodness, bro, what is my buddy doing, bro? Are you serious right now? He made me even more stuck. This is actually honestly very bad. But if you could just get out. Okay, there we go. That was honestly a lot quicker than I thought. I thought I would be stuck there for a few seconds, but we actually managed to get out, so that's good. But now we're just gonna go ahead and go to the construction site, which is actually down here, so just a few more inches away. So as you guys can see, it's right here. I'm actually gonna go ahead and slow down. So just like that, we're just gonna go ahead and pull in. No, okay, bro, I almost just went into that sewer type of ditch, but I turned like right before I was actually about to like fully go in. So yeah, I kind of saved myself. But bro, I need to be careful because I do not know why I'm going so fast, and it always like ends up badly. Like anytime that I'm going fast, it ends up badly. It's like never good. So that's actually something I need to go ahead and consider when we're doing these deliveries. But we're gonna go ahead and put all of these skid steers maybe like right over here. So we're gonna put this one right here, and then we're gonna go ahead and pick up the next one, which is actually this orange and black one or something. Orange and gray one. I don't know if it's gray or black. I think it's gray. Okay, so orange and gray one, we're gonna go ahead and leave it right over here. So maybe like over here, or no, I'll go ahead and put this one over here right beside this one. I think these 2 right here, they're pretty much the same skid steers, but the only difference is that this is gray and this is like fully white. Like right over here, as you guys can see, this is white, this one's actually gray. So yeah, that's the difference. But I still have one more skid steer. We're gonna go ahead and pick this up right here. This one actually has dirt or something, some sort of like, I don't know if I should dump that out or I should just leave it, but I think I'm just gonna go ahead and leave it. But as you guys can see, we actually have all of the skid steers right here. So we got 2 right here matching yellow colors, and then these 2 are very similar, so that's gonna be 4, and then 5 and 6. This green one is very unique because you don't really see that many green skid steers. Yo guys, today in this video we are going to be going ahead and transporting bulldozers using my trailer right behind me. So as you guys can see, I have connected my semi truck to this very huge trailer. This is actually a brand new trailer that I've never actually used in any of my deliveries. This is a brand new one that I just bought. This costed me 105 or 140 Robux, so I would really appreciate it if you guys were to watch my other videos too at the end of this video. But basically we're going to be going ahead and using this trailer right here to put machinery, vehicles, and other things like that, equipment. And once we put it right here, we're gonna be going ahead and taking them to the construction site. They need to be taken to the construction site where the workers could go ahead and use them to work and stuff like that. So for that reason, we're gonna be going ahead and doing this delivery. So we're gonna go ahead and go to the first location. All right, so from the APM medical hospital, we're gonna be going ahead and going over here, and there's a few that I have. In total, there are 3 machineries that I need to go ahead and pick up. So I think the first one is actually over here. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick up this one first. I'm also looking at the map, so bear with me. I might mess up the way I'm going, but hopefully not. But we're gonna go ahead and go to the first location right now. But before we actually go to the locations to pick it up, I want to quickly show you guys where we're gonna be going ahead and taking these. So as you guys can see right here, this is the construction site. We got different types of like dirt and stuff like that. As you guys can see, gravel. We're gonna be going ahead and putting all of the 3 machineries right here. So yeah, at the end we're gonna go ahead and bring them right here, but we're gonna go ahead and pick up the first one right now. The first one is actually over here. Somebody was actually using it for construction work and stuff like that, for the roads or something, one of those, and they actually left it on the side of like a jungle or something. Not like a jungle, but like just like far away from the city where like people are actually at. So we need to go ahead and go to this location and pick it up. So as you guys can see, this side of the city, there isn't really much to see other than just like the trees and stuff like that. So in these trails, as you guys can see, I have to go ahead and turn right here. We're really high up in the mountains as well, so hopefully we do this successfully. But as you guys can see, we don't want to fall down there or anything like that. That would not be that good. But you guys can see there's a bridge coming up, and then I think around this area we should be able to see like a bulldozer or something. I don't exactly know what it's called, the name, because these machineries, they're like very complicated. There's a lot of machineries. They are used for different types of tasks and other stuff like that, so it's very hard to like know which is which or the name of them. So we're just gonna go ahead and pick up the first one. I actually just saw it right now, so we're gonna go ahead and open up the trailer ramp, and if I were to actually go over here, I will actually be able to find the first machinery that we need to go ahead and transport. So as you guys can see right here, I don't know if this is a bulldozer. It might be, it might not be. It kind of looks like a forklift. As you guys can see, it has like the fork type of opening and stuff like that. So I think that's what it is basically. This might be just a little bit better than a forklift, because you guys can see it has different settings and stuff like that, and it's more like complicated. I think there's like, it could go further and stuff like that. So we're gonna be going ahead and putting this on the trailer. So can we actually even fit this? The tires are really big. We can barely fit it on the trailer, but just like that, as you guys can see, we have managed to fit it. And since there's a few, we need to go ahead and make some space. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is actually, first thing, we need to go ahead and put the forks up because they're in the way. So once I do that, we're gonna be going ahead and putting it in this top portion of my trailer so that all of the space is not reserved by this. So I'm just gonna go ahead and go up a little bit just like this. All right, there we go. So as you guys can see, the forklift is actually on the trailer. I just want to also go ahead and retract, maybe lower this. Can we do anything like that? Okay, this might be kind of dangerous, but I don't know. Maybe we need to go ahead and tilt the forks and stuff. I'm not too sure. I don't know if that's touching it or what, but we're just gonna go ahead and leave it like this. As you guys can see, we have the first machinery on the trailer. I'm gonna go ahead and close it up just like that. We're gonna go ahead and pick up 2 more right now. So the next one is actually somewhere very close to here, so we're gonna be going ahead and going over there and picking up this other one, which is actually like a little bit different. It's a lot bigger in size and stuff. I don't exactly know what it does. It's probably for like the pavement or something, like to fix up the road, to like flatten it or something. So it's one of those, not too sure though. We're gonna be going ahead and going to this one location, which is actually over here. No, oh my goodness. Okay, we almost just flipped the trailer. That would have been actually really bad, because then it would have easily gotten damaged. And with the new trailer that I just bought today, it would have actually not been good. Like I actually paid like real money. I paid like $8, and then converting that to Robux, obviously it's gonna be like 500-600. But still, guys, I spent $8, $7 just on this like trailer. I spent real money, and then the real money obviously got me like the Robux, which then I bought this what's it called, this trailer with. So as you guys can see, we're approaching this side of the town. We're gonna be going ahead and going to this side. We're passing the police station right now, as you guys can see. The next machinery is actually at a warehouse, so we need to go ahead and pick it up from there. I don't know exactly the backstory behind this, but once we get there, it should be there, and then we're just gonna go ahead and put it on our trailer, and we should be good to go. So let me just go ahead and get there, and I'll see you guys in like a few seconds. All right, so as you guys can see, I've kind of went past it, and it kind of looks like my machinery in the back, this one that I have right now, it kind of looks like it's about to flip. So we need to actually make some quick adjustments, just maybe like bring it down or something. We need to probably go ahead and strap it up or something like that. I don't know. All right, guys, so I've just kind of went back, and we're just gonna go ahead and pull in right here. As you guys can see, we're probably gonna go ahead and go in the ditch. No, okay, bro, I was trying to avoid their mailbox, but it is what it is. I was trying to like not hit it, not damage it, and oh my goodness. Okay, bro, this is actually really bad. As you guys can see, my machinery in the back is damaged. No, oh my goodness, are you serious right now? I wasn't expecting this, but I guess sometimes things happen. My machinery that I had in the back, it kind of fell out because I don't know if you guys saw it, but both of the 4 tires, the front and the rear, both of the tires in the front and rear, they were like not even like planted. They were like in the air, kind of like the back tire especially. So if I went like fast or something, if I picked up speed, it would have easily fell down anyways. But still, if I even like strapped it in, I think it would have been good. But also another thing, like I said, we didn't strap it in, so that was another con to what just happened. But maybe if you just go ahead and try something like this. All right, I think that's good enough. As you guys can see, we kind of have the back tires on this portion right here, so I think that should be good. Now we're just gonna go ahead and pick up this other one. So I've just opened up the ramp. We're gonna go ahead and pick it up from the barn. As you guys can see, I can already see like the yellow colorway of like these machineries, as you guys can see. So it looks like this is another forklift or something. I don't know what this could be for. I mean, maybe to like reach different places, like high places. So yeah, I think that's what it is. We might actually go ahead and test it out once we actually bring all of these machineries to actually the what's it called, the construction site, just to go ahead and see how they work and stuff like that. So let me just go ahead and maybe take these 2 machineries, and then once I take them to the construction area, we're gonna go ahead and pick up the third one. So let me go ahead and do this. Alright, so as you guys can see, we are at the construction site. We're gonna go ahead and take a big left turn because we have a lot of things in the back. So if I could even make this turn, that would be pretty surprising. Okay, that went pretty successfully. We're gonna be going ahead and putting these 2 machineries in this spot right here, basically. So if I were to just go ahead and take them out right over here, and we could just go ahead and put it in the grass or something, just park it up right there, and then I'm gonna go ahead and go and pick up the next one. So let me just go ahead and take out this one. So this is the first one. Don't really know what it does. Maybe if you guys know, go ahead and tell me in the comments. But I don't know why the forks are so low to the ground. Maybe we need to go ahead and raise it up, raise it. Okay, there we go, extend and stuff like that. So just like that, as you guys can see, we got the first machinery. We're just gonna go ahead and put it right here. It doesn't really matter. So park this up. We're gonna go ahead and pick up the next one. It's kind of a long way. Should I just do something? So if I were to go in the chat and say feed me like 50 or something, okay, as you guys can see, we could go ahead and walk faster. That's pretty good, not gonna lie. So we're just gonna go ahead and pick this one up, and then obviously take it out. I thought we were gonna go ahead and pick up the third machinery, but there was pretty much no space. So I don't know, we didn't even need to actually what's it called, put this one on top of like that other portion of the trailer, top portion. We didn't even need to do that because we weren't picking up like a third one. So yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and go to the next location now though. We're gonna go ahead and just pick it up, and once I'm there, I'll go ahead and see you guys. All right, guys, so as you guys can see, I'm kind of coming thing where I started before. At the start of the video, I was in this area. So on this side of the town, there's actually this one specific area that got revamped not that long ago, and this is the campsite. So if I were to go right here, as you guys can see, there's like these little camp spots and stuff, and this took time to like build the roads and stuff like that, as you guys can see. And they use this right here. This is like a bulldozer or something, I'm not too sure. We're just gonna go ahead and take this and put it on our trailer. So let's go ahead and do this. All right, so I'm just getting it out of this like little ditch that they put it in here. So the construction workers, they used it pretty well, I guess. Hopefully there's nothing broken with it, but I don't think they're gonna break it because they're like professionals and stuff like that, so that's not a worry. But this is the machinery. We're just gonna go ahead and load it up on our actual our trailer, and just like that, as you guys can see, we have the machinery. So now we're just gonna go ahead and take it to the construction site, and we're pretty much done. So I'll see you guys once I'm there. All right, so as you guys can see on the left, we're gonna go ahead and pull into the construction area. So right over here, we're gonna go ahead and put this machinery that we just picked up. We're gonna go ahead and put it beside these other ones, and we're pretty much done. Not gonna lie, this was a very successful delivery. We pretty much like got all of the machineries to the location where they're supposed to be like going pretty safely. Oh my goodness. Okay, why is my back tires floating? Okay, this is probably why I shouldn't be driving right now. You guys can see there's like this part is like really big, but then this part is like there's no type of like there's no type of gravel or anything like that, so that's why. But we're just gonna go ahead and take it out. Hopefully nothing is damaged. I mean, these machineries are pretty big, pretty built for this stuff, so it shouldn't be a problem. But let's go ahead and put this one right over here beside these other ones. I'm just gonna go ahead and park up this one maybe right over here. I was gonna go ahead and put it on the top of like whatever this is. Today in this video, we are going to be going ahead and transporting ATVs using my trailer. So basically, as you guys can see, I got this heavy duty truck. I got it in red. Let me go ahead and back out a little bit. Okay, so I got this Ram, I'm pretty sure, or Dodge truck right here. You guys can see it's a heavy duty. You guys can see that the tires in the back, there's actually 2 of them. So this is gonna be able to go ahead and we could go ahead and transport a lot of things that weigh a lot with this. So yeah, and then other than that, obviously you've got the truck, but then right here, this is what we're going to be going ahead and using in order to go ahead and transport all of these vehicles, all of these ATVs. So I got this trailer right here. You guys can see we got like space for I would say like 2 cars on the top, and then you guys could also go ahead and put this up, and now we got more space. So 1 car could be right here, or another car could be right here. And I don't know why I'm saying car, these are actually ATVs. So I don't know what are they like classified as, like I don't know, dune buggies or like fun toys or something, I'm not too sure. But basically we're gonna go ahead and transport all of these ATVs to the campsite, because all of these missing ATVs, they have actually been rented by certain people, and they had to pay per day or whatever, but they stopped paying for some reason. So we have to go ahead and transport all of these ATVs back to the campsite where they belong. And don't mind my 360 thing that I just did. I don't know, that was kind of random, but it didn't really like do any damage to the vehicle, to the truck. So yeah, that's why I got this big truck, because it literally won't do anything to it. All right guys, I thought we were going the right way, but we actually had to go ahead and turn around, because the first place that I thought were like like ATVs, the ATVs that we have to go ahead and recover, they actually weren't there, because it was just like the wrong house. But right here, I'm pretty sure this is the first house we have to go to. So you guys can see these houses, these people, they have rented these ATVs, and like one of them is just sitting in the front. But basically there's actually another one that's like in the garage. So the owner, or not even the owner, the people that actually own these ATVs, the company, they somehow invented a thing where like even if you guys are close to somebody's house or something, there's like a remote, like a signal thing, it will just open up the garage like once you guys are close to it. As you guys can see, because this remote is actually for this little ATV, it's actually like connected to it, or like signals or something like that, or like whatever it's really called. But like basically, if the ATV is somewhere where it's like behind a door or like behind something, the signal is super strong, so it will have no choice but for the door to open. So now we're gonna go ahead and load in the first ATV just like that, and now we're gonna go ahead and close this. All right, I just quickly adjusted it, so now it's like in the middle and it won't like fall or anything like that. So now we're gonna go ahead and go to the next location. All right, we're heading to the second location right now. I think it should be near the area, I'm just not sure which house. So I think it's very close to here. I just don't remember the exact location, but I just know like the estimated, or just like the rough area of where it could be. So I'm pretty sure it's here somewhere, so let's see. All right guys, so we have made it to the second house just like that. So now now we have to go in this barn or something. I think that's where the next ATV or the vehicle thing that we're looking for. So I'm gonna go ahead and open up the trailer just like this. Okay, let me go ahead and open this. All right, so now we're gonna go ahead and take out our, what's it called? All right, now we're gonna go ahead and take out the ATV. So we got this very unique one. I actually haven't really seen these type of ATVs, but basically right here we got like a green and yellow one. Okay, all right, so we have loaded the two ATVs just like that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and close up this upper portion of this trailer. As you guys can see, we have two ATVs at the top, and now we have a bunch more space to go ahead and put more ATVs. So that's what we're gonna go ahead and do. So that's about two ATVs collected. Now we will have to go ahead and go to the last location where we're gonna go ahead and find the last ATV, and then after we do that, we're gonna go ahead and transport all of the ATVs to the campsite. All right guys, and now we're gonna go ahead and go to the last location, and this location right here is just basically like the other locations. It was just like somebody's house, so it's actually right here. As you guys can see, they have like a little bridge in front of their house, so that's pretty cool. But now we're gonna go ahead and pull in, and now that we have gotten here, okay bro, what is my buddy doing? He almost just went down this lake or river, whatever. But as you guys can see, it looks like we have an ATV right here, and then let's see, I mean, this technically isn't really considered as an ATV. This could be more like what's it called, I would say like a golf cart maybe. It kind of looks like it, but let's see. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and take this and put it on the trailer. So my guy right there is putting his little ATV. He has like a blue one, but now I'm gonna go ahead and put this golf cart looking ATV on my trailer. So let's see if I can even put this up. All right, so just like that, it's right here. I'm gonna go ahead and put it right there, close up this ramp, and now you guys can see we kind of don't really need this extra space in the bottom, so I could probably put this down. All right, just like that, it actually went down. But just to make sure, I just put the little pink golf cart a little bit back so it doesn't hit this upper portion of the ramp. So yeah, all right, just like that, we have recovered these three golf cart ATVs, whatever you want to call it, and now we will have to actually go ahead and transport them to the campsite, which we're gonna go ahead and do right now. All right, this is kind of illegal. I'm kind of driving on the wrong side of the road, but it is what it is. Like for example, right here, it doesn't have the lines, so I guess you could go anywhere on this road right here, but let's see. All right, so the campsite should be around here somewhere, so it looks like it's actually right here. So campsite, let's go ahead and pull in, and we're gonna go ahead and deliver all of these probably in the parking lot, I'm pretty sure. So people usually come and just rent out these ATVs to go around this little island and stuff, like go in, like for example, let's say the forest and stuff like that. So I'm trying to find this parking lot. I don't really know where it is, but I'm pretty sure it's here somewhere. Oh, it's actually right there. So we're gonna go ahead and basically put all of the ATVs, golf carts right over here, and this is basically the place where people could go ahead and go here and obviously just rent it out for whatever reason. Or usually like when people come for vacations, they just explore this area and they just have like an ATV or golf cart. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and basically put all of these vehicles on these like parking spots. So just like this one is in the parking spot. All right, so I don't know if this would really get any like buyers or something or renters, but I mean, it looks pretty cool. It has 6 wheels. All of the other golf carts, ATVs, they only have about like, I would say 4. So this is a pretty unique one, not gonna lie. All right, so now the last ATV, let's go ahead and put it in the parking spot. All right, and just like that, you guys can see we got 3 right here and then 3 right there. So we're gonna go ahead and basically go through all of these. So right now you guys can see we got like a normal ATV. We got this let's say like blue or purple color. So I would say this purple color ATV, I don't really know the exact name, but if I had to guess, maybe like a Yamaha or something. I don't even know if they make ATVs like this, but maybe they do. Or like even Honda. I'm pretty sure Honda makes ATVs. And then right here we got like a bulkier one. Like this has more I would say it weighs more, definitely looks bigger, and I feel like it might not be that fast, but this one right here, it's pretty fast, I would say. And then right here it looks like we have like a little trash car or something, or like the golf cart you would use to take out your trash or something. But as you guys can see, it has like about 3 seats, and then in the back you guys can see it has like a bed. You guys can put your bags and stuff like that inside. So yeah, these are the first 3, and then right over here, same thing again. We got like an ATV, and then this is probably the most unique one, and then we also got like another golf cart looking thing. Back to this one, it kind of looks like a farm vehicle, I would say. Like just the colors right here, they're kind of throwing me off, but it looks pretty cool. As you guys can see, the interior is pretty nice looking, I would say. The bed is much bigger, I would say, than that one over there. But yeah, I think that's going to be it for this delivery. We have successfully delivered 6 off-roading, I would say, vehicles, ATVs, golf carts. Today in this video, I'm going to be using using my brand new pickup to actually go camping in ATM. So without further ado, let's go and get started. Alright guys, so as you guys can see right now, I'm actually at my house and I got my brand new pickup that I recently bought about a week ago or so. But as you guys can see, I think we took the new my new pickup on a few adventures. But today in this video, I'm gonna be actually taking it camping with the trailer once again. And I don't know how the weather is gonna look. It says on the weather app that it might rain or something later, but we're gonna try to get this done as soon as possible. As you guys can see right now in the driveway, we got the trailer inside the garage. As you guys can see, outside I actually got my blue Ram truck, and then in the garage is actually my black Raptor that actually got stolen I think a week or so ago, and I actually decided to track down the Raptor and I got it back. So we're good on that, but we're gonna be taking off just in a moment. We actually have to go to the gas station for some snacks and whatnot, so that's gonna be fun trying to pick out some things out for actually this camping trip. As you guys can see, I also got the trailer washed up. It looks very clean. Before I leave, I do have to go ahead and do a few things. So as you guys can see, we're gonna go ahead and close up the garage just like that. And now I'm gonna go ahead and bring this one actually inside because I don't want it to get stolen. You guys already know I'm very paranoid about getting my truck stolen again. Alright, there we go. Everything's locked up. I already locked up the front door. That's all safe inside the garage. And as you guys can see, we're gonna be taking this to the gas station. So the trailer looks very nice. As you guys can see, I might actually upgrade to a trailer where the back kind of extends, because I mean, for me only, I have this one temporarily because I mean, I think I could definitely use the upgrade for my trailer, but I don't know if I want to go ahead and do it right now because it is very pricey. So it could definitely cost a lot of money, but I'll see what the best option is financially. Okay, I've actually just pulled up to the gas station. We have just kind of parked on the side, but now we're gonna be seeing what they have. I don't know if they restocked their shelves because it looked very empty, but they do have this fridge right here with like different energy drinks. Let's go ahead and get some of these. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one and this one. Perfect. So now we're fully ready. Let me go ahead and pay it. Okay, so $10. There we go, sir. All right, there we go. All right, and now we're actually off to the location. It's actually pretty far away from here. I've never actually camped here. We're gonna go ahead and check out the whole area right now. You guys probably know the city is very well known for the camping part of it. Like, there's a lot of campsites you could go to around the city, but this one specifically, I've been to a lot of campsites. This one specifically, I've never actually showed you guys as well. I've never actually been there too. I've never camped there, so it's gonna be pretty fun going there. Let's go ahead and stop for the stop sign because I'm trying to follow the laws and stuff, because I've been actually getting a lot of tickets recently. So I want to go ahead and lower that just a bit, because I mean, what happens if you get like 100 or 200? I think at that point they're just gonna put you in jail. Like even 10, you have to go to court and stuff like that. So not really good having to deal with that issue. All right, so we're actually getting pretty close from my map. I just have to go all the way up here. I guess now we have to pass all of this stuff. As you guys can see up here on the map, it looks like it's like a farm or something. We got this river type of thing. Okay, pretty nice, not gonna lie. All right, so now I think, okay, so we have to go ahead and turn right here, and now we have to go all the way up there, and it should be pretty fun actually checking this out, because you guys can see, if you guys actually want to camp here, you guys can too. You just have to follow where I'm going in the map. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and stop for the stop sign, and as you guys can see, we're actually getting pretty close. It's gonna be actually on my right. It says campsite just like that. You just have to go ahead and do a wide turn because I don't want to go in the grass. All right, there we go. We're just gonna go ahead and pull in just like this. All right, there we go. We have just came to the spot. I don't know if there's anybody out here. I think I'm probably the only one here, but that's a spot right there. It's pretty cool because it's actually right beside the water, so that could also be dangerous at the same time, because if you were to accidentally like fall, drive your vehicle down there, you're kind of cooked, but hopefully nothing like that happens. All right, so we also got this spot right here. You also got these trees right here in front of them, just in case you don't want to like see your other neighbor. It could also be for privacy issues and stuff like that. We also got that part right there. You guys can go ahead and camp at, and then right here is gonna be my spot. I looked at this spot right here on the map, and it looked pretty cool because, as you guys can see, it's the furthest away from everybody. This is like the only person I can see over there, and then the other people, like, they're all the way down there and stuff like that. And right here I got this bench, very beautiful bench, I guess, wooden bench, and then I got this trash can, water fountain, and as you guys can see all the way down there, I don't want to fall. It looks pretty cool, but we got water here. Very nice, very nice. I don't know what's up there. Maybe more campsites. We might have to actually check that out. I don't know what this rock part right here is all about. It looks pretty weird, I guess, but we're just gonna maybe, let's see. I think what I'm gonna do is actually park up my camper in this spot right here and actually get my truck to face this way. When we actually go, it's gonna be a lot easier because I don't want to just park up everything like this. So what we need to actually do is actually go back just like that, since there's nobody in that other parking camping spot. All right, so we're slowly gonna go ahead and reverse. There's like a little uphill type of thing right here, so we need to actually be careful. But just like that, as you guys can see, we're gonna be actually pulling into this spot right here first, and then from that point on, I think we should be able to put the camper in my spot that I picked, which is all the way up there, very easily. So just like this, as you guys can see, and now we're basically gonna turn this around. All right, and now we're gonna be going up. I don't know if my camper can actually go up here. I think it can. I don't know if it's like too uphill. All right, there we go. As you guys can see, we're actually making our way all the way up there. There we go, there we go. Okay, there we go. Finally, we have made our way up here. Perfect. This is actually pretty nice, not gonna lie. All right, and now we're just gonna quickly adjust everything because I mean, we're gonna be here for a bit. We're gonna be here for maybe 1 or 2 hours. All right, so we're gonna, okay, come on, there we go. We need to adjust everything. All right, there we go. I think that's good. Maybe I don't know why one side is like leaning more to like the other side and stuff like that. It's kind of weird, but I'm just trying to perfectly align this up because I don't want to be in the rocks or anything like that. All right, I think that should be pretty good. As you guys can see, we have actually parked it up straight on the flat surface, because I mean, if I was actually on the rocks, that would not be good, because bro, if there was a wind or anything like that, it would probably like flip me over or something. But just like that, we have parked up the camper and also the truck just like that. All right, and now we're good. As you guys can see, we have the camper in the spot. We're gonna go ahead and open everything. There we go. Open this, open the door. Perfect. Very nice, very nice. And now, as you guys can see, I think I gave you guys the tour in the past, but we're gonna quickly go ahead and look at it again. So we got my bed, we got this like table area you can sit at, we got some extra beds right here, we got the kitchen, and then we also got the bathroom right here. Very nice. It can only like fit maybe 1 or 2 people. I mean, to be honest, like maximum people here probably like 10, 20, maybe 20. 20 is a wild number to say. I don't know if 20 people will actually fit, but just know there could also be like 20 people, but comfortably like sitting there sleeping, maybe 2 or 3 people. But yeah, up to really you, because you can actually fit a lot of people if you know how to do it. But yeah, we're just gonna be actually maybe exploring all of this for a while, because I mean, we're not gonna be like checking out the RV. We're not gonna be like sleeping right now because I think it's a bit too early. So as you guys can see, we got these mountain trails. If I had my RV, what's it called? If I had my ATV in the RV or something, or if I had the trailer for that, it would be pretty fun. As you guys can see, we actually got this ramp. Okay, very nice. Okay, I don't want to go in the water. Okay, I don't know what just happened. We almost just broke our truck right here, but somehow we actually landed, which is pretty crazy to say because we were all the way up there, and now I need to actually find a way to go up there again. Okay, so I guess we have to go all the way from here. Okay, so this is actually not good because we're about to fall down. So maybe I actually made a mistake. I don't know how to go back. Okay, this is not good. As you guys can see, we are in the middle of nowhere. I don't know how to do this now. Okay, I've actually did something that I was not supposed to do right now, but we're gonna try to find a way out. So we could go in the water, but I'm trying to go from all the way up here. All right, is this okay? There we go. We actually somehow made it up here, which is insane. But as you guys can see, we're up here, and now we need to actually get down. I don't know why I'm actually going up, bro. That's so steep. I don't know if I can actually make that. And we got water down there, so this was not what I was expecting, but we're gonna try our best to actually get up there. Okay, there we go. Oh my goodness, bro. Oh my goodness. Okay, all right guys, as you guys can see, I've actually somehow made it up here, and now what I'm gonna be doing is actually just fully going up here. All right, there we go. we have finally made it, and now we're gonna be actually using this trail to get down. All right, so now what I'm trying to do is actually get back to the campsite, so that way I can actually go to bed, because I think it might be getting late soon. So as you guys can see, we're gonna be going all the way down. All right, I don't know where I'm going, but it looks like I'm gonna be getting my truck dirty in a second. Okay, the tire is already muddy, but now we're gonna be trying to get out of this mud pit or something. Okay, there we go. Our truck is now actually dirty, so this is not good. All right, bro, this is actually bad. We're gonna be trying to get back to the campsite, so maybe if I actually get out, and once I actually get there, I guess I'll see you guys. So yeah, all right guys, so we have actually somehow made it back to the campsite, and as you guys can see, our truck is actually a mess, but we're not gonna be washing it now, maybe later, but we're gonna be parking up for the day. We're gonna go to bed and wake up early in the morning, so that way we can actually go back home. But yeah, that's gonna be pretty much it for actually our fun time. We're gonna maybe drink later, but for now I'm gonna be actually going to bed. So if I can just go ahead and go right here. All right, there we go. I'll wake up in like 5 hours. That way we can actually get the day started. Bye bye. Oh my goodness. Okay, good morning. Okay, so we have just woken up, and it looks like it might be raining, because bro, are you serious? This is a storm. Okay, so this is actually not good. This is not what I was expecting to actually wake up to, but it looks like, I guess it was raining during the night, and I didn't even realize. I mean, I was hearing sounds, and I thought it was like the wild animals, like birds and stuff, like making noises, but it looked like it was actually the storm. That's why I was hearing so much noise, but I didn't really even bother to wake up. As you guys can see, I guess we kind of went camping during like a storm, which I don't know how we survived it, because I mean, if it was bad or anything like that, it could have actually ended bad. Okay, bro, what is that black? Okay, I don't know why some parts are black. It's like very dark gray in the sky, so does that mean it's gonna be like turning into a tornado or something? I'm not exactly too sure, but I think we're gonna be getting home right now, because I don't know if this is good weather to be actually driving out in. So we're just gonna get back home, but I guess that's gonna be pretty much it for this video though. Make sure to like and subscribe, comment down below what other videos you guys would like to see. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm out. Today in this video, we're gonna be going on a camping trip using my new trailer and APM. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. All right guys, so as you guys can see, currently I'm actually at my house, and the reason is I'm actually gonna go ahead and go on a camping trip, so I need all of my tools and stuff like that. So basically in the garage, we're gonna go ahead and take a quick look inside the garage, because we're gonna be actually taking one of the vehicles, one of the toys in here. So right in here, I actually got my Mustang in this pink color. I still got it in here, so I'm not gonna be actually taking that, but I will be actually taking my four-wheeler right here. I'm gonna be putting it on my trailer. I don't know if you guys watched my previous video where I actually got a new trailer. As you guys can see, it's right here. I'm gonna put like a video card in the top right corner, and I've actually gotten my ATV right here, the big boy ATV right here. I've made some changes 2 days ago when I actually bought this new trailer. You guys saw that my ATV and four-wheeler in that video were actually two different colors, but ever since then I've actually taken them to the customization shop, and I've actually done some modifications. So for this ATV, it went from, I think, a red color to a green color. I think the green looks a lot better, and we also got custom rims. And then actually for the four-wheeler, it was like a plain white color. I just changed the color to pink to match my Mustang. But yeah, I think we're gonna be actually wrapping everything up right now and actually going to the camping spot. There's also different trails and stuff that we could actually go through. And with the rims of the ATV, as you guys can see, I got black and like green rims for the paint, so it looks very nice, extremely nice. But now we're actually gonna be connecting my truck right here to actually the trailer, because we're gonna be putting all of the toys in them. So let me just go ahead and connect it real quick. All right, so I'm just gonna go ahead and bring it up. I don't know if I actually closed the back, probably not, but it doesn't really matter. All right, so as you guys can see, the trailer right now is empty, and I'm gonna actually load it up with my little ATV four-wheeler first, and then I'm gonna actually load it up with the big one. All right, so I'm just gonna basically drive this in. Okay, there we go. Okay, come on, there we go. Okay, there we go, perfect. We have enough space for the ATV right here though, so we're now gonna go ahead and get into this and actually drive this in perfectly. So I need to actually make sure it's perfectly aligned, because I don't want to scratch anything inside. All right, there we go. We have actually put the ATV inside just like that, and now we're gonna actually close it up, and now we're ready to actually go on our camping trip. But before I actually actually leave. I just want to go ahead and close up my garage. All right, so the front door is locked, everything. Okay, perfect. And now we're gonna be leaving to the location. So it's actually pretty far away. I don't know how difficult it's actually gonna be, but we have just gotten in the truck and we're off. So we're gonna be back here maybe in 1 or 2 hours, and we're actually gonna go camping. So my plans are, I don't know exactly what to do, but I'm really excited for this camping spot. And the reason is actually because at the camping spot, there's actually this trail that I could actually go ahead and take my ATVs on. It will be pretty cool to actually drive around and all of that. So that's basically why I'm really going here, and also to go ahead and test out my trailer abilities. I want to see if we can actually go up hills. I don't know if that's basically what it's supposed to be used for, but I think it would be pretty nice to go ahead and test it out. So why not actually do that? But we're actually getting very close to the spot, so it's actually right over here. I'm pretty sure I've been to this spot one time in a video, and it's actually a video that I posted on September 1st. You guys could go ahead and check that video out. I'll put a video card in the top right corner. And right now we have a lot of things in the back of the trailer, so I don't know how careful we need to be. I feel like we might just fall down and, like, I don't know, crash or something. We need to be extremely careful because we got a lot of weight in the trailer. It's probably like pushing us down. As you guys can see, we're going about like 20 miles per hour, and we're not even pressing the gas or anything like that. I think that's just from like how much weight we got on. So we're just gonna go ahead and go through the trail. As you guys can see, we're gonna be getting our ATV and actually driving through this in a bit, but I'm just gonna go ahead and go up here. It's actually pretty far away. I mean, we kind of passed a camping location as we were like coming down, but I feel like this one would be better because it's also very secluded, so it's not like to the public. You can't really access this location if you don't know it. It's very hidden, so I think that's why I actually came here, just to get some peaceful time. All right, so there we go. We have actually made it to the location. We got a lot of benches and things like that, and I think where we're actually gonna go ahead and park up our trailer is actually maybe, let's see, I want to see where I can actually go ahead and park this up. I want to find a perfect spot so it doesn't actually interfere with me like enjoying my time on the ATVs and things like that. So let me see what spot is available. All right, so I've just kind of turned around my trailer because I feel like we need to actually turn it this way. It's gonna be a lot better. All right, so I think this right here is the perfect spot to actually park up my trailer. As you guys can see, we got space right here. We just kind of parked it on the side, almost in the grass basically, and now we're gonna be actually taking out our toys right now. All right, so just like that, I've taken out the ATV and we're gonna go ahead and park it up right over here. So just like this, we're gonna go ahead and park it right here, and we're also gonna now take the little four-wheeler because I don't exactly know where I'm gonna be using that. I feel like the big ATV is a lot more fun, so I'm most likely gonna be using that. But maybe if I just want to go ahead and test this little one out, maybe I could go ahead and use this. But yeah, we have gotten our toys out of the trailer. It looks pretty empty, not gonna lie. This is how it was when I actually got it. It was fully empty, just like this. We also got the side door. My first time using this trailer on a camping trip. It looks pretty nice, not gonna lie. I wasn't really fully prepared because, I mean, if I was, I could actually like start a fire, maybe like a barbecue or something. But we got like a water fountain, and we also got a trash can, so we could use those, I guess. We got some benches, but I don't know. I feel like this is a lot different than like other camping trips because, I mean, on a camping trip, you should have a few people to actually like enjoy it with. But like, since I'm actually alone, I feel like I'm just gonna go ahead and drive around. So that's basically what I'm gonna go ahead and do right now. I want to go ahead and close up my trailer because I don't want any like animal or anything like that going inside. So just like that, we have just closed the trailer, and now we're gonna be actually driving our green ATV. As you guys can see, I got it in this green color, and I actually put these crazy rims on them. As you guys can see, green and black rims. Looks very nice. And I've actually also done some performance upgrades. You guys will see what I'm talking about when I actually drive it. As you guys can see how fast I'm going like up these little hills. We're going like 30 miles per hour with like no effort. Like, that's actually pretty crazy, and I'm actually barely pressing the gas, so pretty crazy, not gonna lie. We're gonna go ahead and go up this right here. As you guys can see, we're going about like 20 miles per hour. All right, so we need to actually reverse. All right, as you guys can see, we're now gonna go down here and then up here again, just like that. Perfect, bro. This is actually a monster of an ATV. And now we're gonna go ahead and go down here. It's very steep, as you guys can see. The brakes are kind of okay, but not really. I feel like they could definitely be better. And then right here we got like a little, I don't know, a hill type of thing. Where does this go down? Oh my goodness, we could have actually gotten the ATV in the water, which would not have been good. So good thing I didn't actually go down there. But but now we're gonna go ahead and go using this path. Is this gonna lead to the water? No. Okay, so we're good right here, as you guys can see. I wonder where this goes. I don't know if it's gonna be like the path where we came from, like when we took that little shortcut on the side of the road and actually got here. I wonder if it's that or like something else. And also, this was actually the camping site that I was talking about, like when we actually entered the, what's it called, when we came out of that hill, we came down. This was the camping site. All right, so I think this path that I'm going right now is actually taking me to actually the way we came from. So as you guys can see, it's actually going very fast, not gonna lie. Should we go on the main road? I thought I was just gonna go ahead and drive over here, but maybe we could definitely go on the main road. We also got this trail right here. We got a lot of mud right here, so hopefully our ATV doesn't get dirty, but it looks like it kind of did. As you guys can see, the tires are very muddy, so I don't exactly know if we should be actually driving over here, but it's still pretty fun, so I guess I will. Okay, that's kind of, what's it called, I didn't really expect that. Okay, we need to probably get out of this area because I don't want to end the ATV in the water, so it would be best if I just get out of here. Okay, we got this right here. Should we go down here? Okay, I already kind of went down here, but why not? Let's go ahead and go down. Okay, all right, where is the other trails, bruh? I want to go somewhere else because I kind of already like been here, so I want to see if there's anything else. Okay, we got this right here. I don't know where this is gonna take us, but hopefully somewhere else. Okay, should we go from here maybe? I think I already did. I don't know. This is very confusing because all of the spots kind of look the same in a way, if you guys know what I mean. All right, so what is this? Is this gonna go ahead and take us anywhere else? I think it's just like a dead end, so we're not gonna be going over there, but got like rocks and stuff right here. Okay, is that another path that I see right there? So maybe we could go ahead and go from here. Okay, where is this gonna lead us? Okay, is this the water again? Hopefully not. Okay, this is very steep, as you guys can see, and we got like a little ditch right there once we actually land, I guess. Okay, so this is taking us to the water again. I wonder if we could actually go up here. Probably not. I want to go ahead and try though. Okay, there's actually no way to go up there. That's extremely steep. Like, even if you have the best ATV, I don't know if we're gonna be able to actually go up there. You guys can see how like tall that is. Like, bro, it's actually impossible. Oh my goodness, bro, I've actually kind of ended up in the water. This is not really good. As you guys can see, I kind of just like fell down. I want to see if I can go ahead and make it up. Okay, there we go. That's pretty easy. Come on, come on. There we go, there we go. Okay, okay, perfect. This is actually very good. Okay, do not fall down. Okay, this side is all the rocks and stuff, so I guess we could go ahead and go down here. Okay, why did I just flip my ATV, bro? Are you serious? All right, you know what, we might actually go ahead and do a top speed test because my ATV is pretty fast, but I want to see like how fast it could actually go. Wait, is that the top speed? 70 miles per hour? Damn, bro, I thought it would be faster. Bro, I need to do some more upgrades and things like that because 70 miles per hour is okay, but I feel like we could definitely reach like higher speeds such as like 150, 180, maybe 200. Is there any ATV out there that goes 200? I'm not too sure, but as you guys can see right now, we're in a green grass area. Okay, should we go up here? Okay, why not? Okay, where is this gonna go ahead and take us? Oh my goodness, as you guys can see, it's actually pretty steep, but now it actually got me intrigued because I want to see if I actually like hit the ramp, I guess, at the top. If I just like full send it, what would happen? I want to actually go ahead and see. Okay, is it gonna break my ATV? If it does, I don't know what to do, but as you guys can see, we have just full sent it. Oh my goodness, bro, are you serious? How did my ATV not break? That was actually pretty insane. But now I think, you know what, I want to actually go ahead and test out the little four-wheeler ATV because I mean, I've been driving this one for a bit. I want to see how that will like handle, and also the speed difference. This one right here goes about 70 miles per hour. Right now it seems like we have lost our way. I don't exactly know where I am right now. I'm very lost. I think this is the racetrack. Somehow, some way, we have actually ended up on the racetrack, and this is actually pretty far away from where our campsite was, so I don't know how we ended up here, but I guess we're here. But we're gonna see how fast the little four-wheeler is right now. I'm just gonna go ahead and get there. It's gonna be quite a long ride back because this ATV only goes about 70 miles per hour, but it is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and go in free cam. All right, are we running low on gas? I don't think so, but we have just actually made it to the campsite, so I'm just gonna go ahead and go to where we left our things at. Right now we're actually at a full tank, so we're not really empty, but if we were, we also got a gas station very close close to us, so we could just go ahead and fill it up. But yeah, we have actually went down to the path of like where we actually like put our stuff at. I just have to go through all of this. I came down here using this way right here. I wonder if there's actually another way to get here, but I see my stuff right there. As you guys can see, I saw my blue truck, so we're just gonna go in between or in this cave. And as you guys can see, we have just made it to actually the campsite. All right, so I'm just gonna maybe park this up right over here. All right, and now it's actually time to test out the pink ATV. I just want to go ahead and see what the top speed is. It's probably like a lot less, but I just want to see, okay, can we just actually test out the top speed like from here to there? I don't know if it's possible. Okay, we went about like 40 miles per hour. That's probably not the top speed, but it's probably very close to that, so I don't know. All right, so right now we're going about like 30 miles per hour. Not gonna lie, I think 40 is the max speed because we're not going more than 40. So I think 40 is the top speed. But okay, wait, actually we're going a little bit faster. As you guys can see, we're going about 43 miles per hour. Okay, so maybe it's like 45, 50 miles per hour. That could definitely be the top speed. Who really knows? It's kind of having a difficult time going up this, but we have made it, so I guess we're here. Okay, this is the spot where we actually exit the trail from. Okay, all right, so I don't exactly know what the top speed is because we're going about like 46, almost like 50. So I want to see, okay, is the top speed like 43? Okay, I guess it's 43 and not 46 because I mean on the flat road it's 43, but when I was like kind of going downhill it went like 46. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it though. We're gonna actually end this camping trip. Let's go ahead and pack everything up and we should be actually on our way to get home. So let me just go ahead and go back. All right guys, so we have made it back and now it's actually time to pack up. So you guys saw how I actually took them out before. We're gonna go ahead and open this up. We're gonna load in the small ATV first, small four-wheeler, and then after that we're gonna go ahead and load in the big boy. So just like this, we're gonna go ahead and drive in. All right, perfect. All right, maybe just a little bit more. Okay, there we go. And yeah, just like that, we have parked up the pink one and now it's actually time for the green one right here. As you guys can see, this is pretty big. And also I kind of forgot about like how muddy the tires are, so I think the trailer might get a little bit dirty, but it's fine. I guess I'll wash it. All right guys, just like that, we're gonna go ahead and close up the trailer with the big ATV inside, and now it's actually time to head out. So hopefully we can actually go ahead and make it all the way up the hills and like the trails because it's actually very bumpy, especially right here. So I don't know if we're gonna be able to actually make it on the main road. If not, I don't know what to do exactly, bro. I might actually be stuck here. Okay, there we go. We have actually gotten out of the place. All right, that's pretty good. All right, so we're now just gonna go ahead and go the way we came from the first time when we actually brought down the trailer. Hopefully everything goes well and no flipping of trucks, trailers. Hopefully that does not happen. All right, so this is the part where we actually need to go ahead and turn. So just like this. All right, there we go. It's going pretty smooth right now, and now we need to go ahead and make this turn. All right, we're going about like 20 miles per hour, and somehow that's actually like pulling the trailer all the way up. And yeah, we're actually out of the path right here. No more campsite area and on the main road again. But yeah, I think that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. It's actually getting late, so this is the perfect time to go home. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of this video. We went on the camping trip. Today in this video in 8 p.m. we're gonna be going ahead and going camping for Labor Day. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. All right guys, so as you guys can see right behind me, we got my truck, we got my camper, and we also got my jet ski right here, as you guys can see. So we got a green and black type of jet ski, pink trailer. As you guys can see, I got my blue truck, and then my buddy right here, as you guys can see, he has his Ram truck in a black color, black camper, as you guys can see, in black boat. We're gonna be going ahead and celebrating all of the people that work hard for us. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. We're gonna be going to a few places, so specifically, more importantly, the campsite. We're gonna go ahead and take off right now, as you guys can see. So this is honestly the perfect time to camp because this day is specifically made for like people that work, so this is a good time to do it. All right, so we're gonna be going ahead and going to this one campsite. I haven't been here in a very long time. The last time I was here was actually in a video, and that video was actually during the Easter time. If you guys actually remember, in 8 p.m. there was like an Easter event where you have to find like bunnies and different parts for it for a truck, and you actually get to keep it. So this campsite, there was one part at this campsite which was actually very difficult because once I actually get there, you guys will see why it's challenging in a way to actually get to this campsite because it's somewhat hidden. And you guys might be saying, why hidden? I don't know exactly, exactly, it's very hidden. So we're gonna be able to actually put the camper in the boat at the campsite separately, because you can't really do it like if we have both of them on. So you guys will see in a second. All right guys, so as you guys can see right over here, this is basically where the campsite is. I'm actually gonna go ahead and turn around because I feel like it would be better if I do so. I'm just gonna go ahead and hit a U-turn right over here, and then maybe park it up right over here. Or no, you know what, I should probably be like on the flat road, just in case if I want to go ahead and connect it again. So I'll be on the flat road just like this. And now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is disconnect my boat trailer. So I'm just gonna go ahead and disconnect this. I should probably move this up, so I'm just gonna go ahead and move this up. Okay bro, why did my boat not disconnect? All right, so I have to go ahead and go and disconnect my boat. All right, just like that. Now I'm gonna go ahead and run back to my truck. All right, so as you guys can see, my camper is on this side of the road. This bridge right here is not the safest, so there's like cars coming and stuff, so we need to be very quick about this. But I'm just gonna go ahead and disconnect my camper, so just like that. And now I have my free truck, and now what I'm gonna be doing is actually taking my boat maybe. All right, so I've just connected to my boat just like that. And the reason why I actually did, you guys will see in a second, because it's actually very bumpy. You have to go over a few obstacles to actually go ahead and even get there, so it's very challenging. But you guys can see we have just disconnected our camper, which is actually over there on the bridge. I parked it on the side, and we have just connected our jet ski, which was actually connected in the back. I've just connected to the truck. All right guys, so as you guys can see, the green jet ski in my truck is right here. We're gonna go ahead and go up this trail. Hopefully we don't crash or anything like that, because my buddy is already up here, but he just turned around. Okay, so now we're gonna be going together, I guess. So he's gonna take the lead. If he could just go ahead and go. Okay, there we go. So we're just gonna go very slowly, because you guys can see this is very steep. We could easily crash and break our boats or campers after, so need to just go slowly. All right, there we go. So we have made it down here, but now the secret campsite is actually all the way over here, so you need to actually go past all of this. We have a lot of trees, a few trails, I guess. So now when you guys actually get here, you guys will need to go ahead and go over here, and then there's also this tunnel. So as you guys can see, there's like rocks and stuff. Okay bro, my jet ski almost just broke right there. As you guys can see right over here, you have to go in this tunnel, and now you guys are at the campsite. So this is basically the only way to actually get here, I'm pretty sure. So there's no other way unless I'm wrong. So as you guys can see, this is the only way. All right guys, so as you guys can see, we have kind of set up the boats and the jet skis, so they're like close to each other, and that's just for the purpose of like when we actually need them, we can just go ahead and get it from that side. And then the other space we have around it, we're gonna be putting the campers that we're gonna go ahead and get right now. You guys saw how difficult it was for us to actually get the boats down here because of this trail. Like there's so many bumps up and down, so it's very difficult. And now we have to go up this right here. As you guys can see, I don't even know if we're gonna be able to do that with like the campers and stuff, because it's just like way too difficult. All right, so now we're gonna be going ahead and going on the street, as you guys can see, because we need to go ahead and pick up the campers. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do right now. I've just picked up my camper right now. All right guys, so I'm just gonna go ahead and lead. I don't know how well this is gonna go, because we have a lot of weight actually connected to our truck, as you guys can see. Oh my goodness bro, there's a hill down here. All right guys, as you guys can see, this is very difficult. We need to be extra cautious, but as you guys can see, I'm using my my brake every second. So I'm going like maybe like 10 miles per hour and then braking. So this is probably the best strategy to get down here, because if I was going any other way, I would have probably easily crashed or anything like that. So we're just gonna go ahead and go down here very safely. Oh my goodness, and now we're gonna be continuing. So this is, I guess, the problem that we're gonna be facing: constant flipping off the camper. We can't do anything about it, because you guys could see I'm going very slow, but we still managed to flip. So I don't exactly know what to do at that point, but we're gonna be trying to actually get to this campsite. I don't know why I picked this one. I thought it would be like pretty cool, but as you guys could see, it was kind of difficult. So as you guys can see though, we have finally made it. We got our boats, jet skis over here. I'm gonna be probably parking up just like this. Okay, all right guys, so I've just parked up my trailer in this way right here. We're gonna be going ahead and disconnecting it from my truck right here, as you guys can see. And now maybe we could go ahead and park it up in the back or something. Okay, so what I'm gonna go ahead and maybe do is maybe park it up right over here. So if I could just go ahead and park mark this up, that would be great. So let's see. As you guys can see, it's gonna be very close to the water, but not too close, as you guys can see. So we got our truck, our camper, our boats and stuff like that. Alright guys, so we're gonna go ahead and make a few more changes just like this. So you guys can see we have the trucks on one side, and then I guess somewhat the campers on one side, and then we got the boats on one side just like this. It looks pretty sick, not gonna lie. Alright guys, so we have been just chilling at this bench for at least like 10 minutes, just enjoying the view and all of our equipment and like, I don't know, assets. So it looks pretty cool, not gonna lie, but I feel like it's time to go boating or something, go in the water in some way. If we had a fishing pole or something, we would have like seen if we could catch some fish, but we don't have that obviously. So basically we're gonna go ahead and take our boats maybe, or actually what's it called, expand our trailers, because these campers, we have like these tents and stuff. So we're gonna make it very homey. So let's go ahead and do this. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, I've quickly moved my camper over here on the other side just because we need the extra space. I feel like it was kind of a bit too crowded before, but now we have the campers on one side, as you guys can see, and now we have a bunch of space over here, which was actually like locked off before, but now we're gonna go ahead and open up our camper. Alright guys, so we're kind of having some technical difficulties with my camper because it's not really opening up. So the compartments or something, like it's not really opening up to the fullest, because you guys know like this part was supposed to actually expand, but it's not really doing that. So I think for today we're not going to be really using this. We're just going to go ahead and go boating because I feel like that's a lot more fun anyways. So I'm just going to go ahead and attach this to my boat right here. So let's go ahead and do this. Alright guys, so we're ready to actually go boating because our camper actually let us down, but I guess the only thing we could actually go ahead and do is just like sleep in it for tonight. But we're just gonna be going ahead and going to a location where we could actually go ahead and go boating. Alright guys, so back to where we actually came from, this way right here. This is the path that we took to actually get here. This is very stressful because this could easily flip. So especially like the little boats and like the campers were like very easy to flip, but the boats, I feel like they're extremely easy. So I don't exactly know how difficult this is gonna be, but so far we haven't really had any trouble that could easily like damage our boats and stuff. So as you guys can see, we're gonna be going ahead and going up this hill right here. Alright, so there's a few more of these like little curves and stuff, I'm pretty sure. So let's go ahead and go back to the main road if we can. So I think we're just gonna go ahead and go to a bigger pond, lake type of thing, because the one we were at right now, we had like no space to do anything. So yeah, that's not gonna be really fun. But right now we're gonna be going ahead and going to a bigger place, so that way we could actually go ahead and put our boats and like jet skis in the water, and we could actually test it out. It will be much more fun. So as you guys can see, we're just gonna be going over here. So once I actually get there, I'll see you guys. Alright guys, so as you guys can see, we're actually at the location where we're gonna go ahead and put our boats in the water from. Alright, and just like that, we have my little jet ski, my little lime jet ski in the water. It's pretty fun, not gonna lie. We're gonna go ahead and go around. I feel like it's gonna be slower than my buddy because he has the boat, but the thing is, I feel like that's gonna be faster, even though it's not really supposed to be. I mean, to be honest, because of the motor, I feel like his motor is a lot bigger, so it should go faster. But if you're considering it as in like weight, because obviously the jet ski doesn't weigh anything, mine should be technically faster. But for me, since it's so small, it can't contain any type of motor. Basically, like it's way too small, so we can't really go that fast. But even though his is big, he's still able to go very fast. So we're gonna be maybe going under this, as you guys can see. And now I think we have actually been here in the past, but I'm not too sure on the exact area. So this is another place to actually put your what's it called, your boat in the water from. Alright, so my buddy just said if he could actually go ahead and try the jet ski next. I'm gonna go ahead and go in his boat. As you guys can see, I think this is a little bit faster, so we're gonna see. Or no, is this slower? No, I don't think so. I don't exactly know how fast the jet ski was going. I think we were going about 50 or 60 miles per hour, but this boat right here, we're going easily about like 50, but I haven't really exactly pushed it, so it could go faster. I don't exactly know. We're gonna go under this bridge and see. I think we might actually dock because I feel like we're kind of done with this activity. Alright guys, so right now, as you guys can see, we're gonna be going ahead and getting out of this docking area, and we're gonna be going back to our campsite. But I think that's gonna be pretty much it for this video though. Make sure to like and subscribe. Comment down below what you guys thought of this camping trip. I feel like it didn't really go exactly as planned. I feel like some of the activities that we were supposed to do and like go through like in the camper and stuff, we didn't really get to do because the camper that I have, I don't know, something is broken. Like there's like a technical issue with the camper, so we're not really able to do everything that I actually want to do in there, but it is what it is. But yeah, I feel like that's gonna be pretty much it for this video. I'm just gonna go ahead and get to the campsite right now. Maybe actually when I get there, I'll actually end the video off. All right, so I can already see my camper over there because we're actually parked up in a way where it's like very close to this side. So as you guys can see, it's right there, but we're back at the campsite. But yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I'm out.